warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, my name is Nuna Zira binti Mat Sulaiman and currently pursuing in dual master program, master in food security and climate change, and currently in Kasetsat University. And today, just have 15 minutes. Okay, just have a few brief moments with you, and I want to do my best to touch upon what my belief and my some prescriptions, so that you can be more healthy, more wealthy, and happy. And today, I'm going to look at the three parts of human being. Okay, the first is the mind, and how we think, and the way we think. And the second is the heart, and the third is the body and how we act. Okay, let's go to the first one. Okay, so actually, basically, one cannot be happy unless he or she change the way he or she thinks. Okay, it has to do with what the person is focused on. There's this concept that I focus on and repeat many times because it is very powerful, and whatever you focus on will grow, and that it is whatever. That is why that some people are they are problem focused. So what does that mean? Because that means that in any situation, in any condition, and they are having problem, and that problem will become their focal point. What happens is, when you become that problem focused person, is what that leads to something called anxiety. Okay, people who are problem focused also tend to have a very high levels of anxiety. Okay, these are people who have trouble sleep at night, shutting off their minds, trouble shutting off their worry, and the reason for that is when you focus on problems grow. They start to become bigger and bigger and bigger, so that any problem that you sit and think about, and you write about and talk about and you post about, guess what that happened to that problem? It grows. It starts to become bigger and bigger. What happened when you start focusing on that problem? You start to become surrounded by this problem, and they can become very debilitating. They can feel paralyzing. And another type of focus that sometimes people have you guys heard of a boy with a cake? That the analogy of a boy with a cake. This one pictures of a little boy holding a slice of cake, and he is so happy because he's holding a slice of cake, a piece of cake. And below him is there's another pictures of another boy holding an entire cake, or an entire cake, a round cake with a one piece missing, and he's sad. And now the boy on the top is happy. Why? Because what he's focused on, what he has, which is a slice of cake. And the one at the bottom is sad because he's focused on what he doesn't have, which is only one piece. Now let me ask you this. Okay, who has more cakes? The guy in the bottom who is sad actually has more cake, is it? But it is focus that different. And because his focus is on what's missing, he's actually different. He's sad, and the one at the top is focused on what he has, and he's so happy. And that brings me to the concept that I'm talking about, as what we focus on grows. That's why Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala tell us, لَإِن شَكَرْتُمْ لَأَزِيدَنَّكُمْ. Allah is telling us, Allah is reminding us that if you are grateful, if you are thankful, He will increase us. How that increase happen? Well, that's a lot of increase happen when you will actually get more by showing gratitude. But something else happen, that when you feel rich, when you are grateful, we actually feel abundance, and we attract more abundance when you are grateful, when we are grateful. So when we focus on what we have, it grows. We will feel rich. One of the attributes of a person concerned about life is grateful. Okay, this is my I will continue to the next part about minds and about how we act upon. Okay, thank you. Assalamualaikum.